Millions dream of being in show business, and only a few of us even try. But despite the odds, I'm going to. I have to try.
I do want to be a star. I do. I can't lie. I want all the perks. I want people to dress me for the Oscars. I want all of that and more. I live in a world where I just think it's going to happen, so I think very possible. Absolutely possible. I'm Lisa Shaw. I'm in my final term at the Randolph Academy for the Performing Arts. I'm about to graduate. There's so many of us that want to make it big in show business. I don't want to be someone who ends up waiting tables. I'm in a hurry to make it. I feel like I'm already wasting time. Like if I get to be another year older, I'm gonna be able to work for a year less. It's really hard to come to terms with, yeah, I'm 20, but whoa, I'm 20. I don't know, maybe just some advice. I want to find my niche. I want to be something that separates me from, everybody else. I know that's...
You're a woman in a hurry.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyway, the fact is that I believe that one part of it is the talent and the art, and the other part of it is, can you market yourself? And some people don't like to hear that word, but you are, after all, your own business person. You've got to do something for yourself. I would say you've got to look for something unique, which is what you're saying, and I don't have the answer. In fact, you're the one who's going to have to look for that answer. There are loads of kids that I've seen over the years going through theater schools who have mucho ambition. They've got to make it and make it now, and Lisa is one of those kids. She wants it so bad she can taste it.
I want to make it really, really big. I want to be a household name, and I want people to be like, yeah, Lisa. I always told my dad that I want to be the best girl in Hollywood to work with. Oh, my parents are totally cool with whatever I do. My grandmother, of course, I would always do impressions of her, imitating like habits and things like that. Lisa, when I was growing up in Munich, we had the best clothes, we had the best things, we had everything top notch. And when you go out, you have to dress beautiful because you never know who you're gonna run into. It could be the queen. The end of term showcase is coming up. It's our big chance to show what we can do best.
But you know this piece.
I'm Lisa Shaw, and I'll be doing a piece. I'll be playing the role of Heather from Look What You Made Me Do. I don't have time to cook and clean and take after the kids, let alone become a slut. I told him that it takes a fair amount of time to become a slut, but he won't listen to reason. It's like he follows me everywhere. But I got him back, though. I ripped the prongs off his zipper pants. So when he was standing in front of the church, preaching to all the good people, his little pecker would just flop out.
I remember thinking, this is absolutely tasteless and a total misread of the material. And I was not impressed at all. But it must have stuck in my mind because I thought she obviously has a strange way of looking at the world, and that might serve her for comedy.
Is this a comic piece? Do you think you should try it? Who's she speaking to?
The director for the showcase, Jordan, thinks I should try comedy. So he found this great piece for me to do.
Only a male director would do this. Only a male director would ever assume that an entire audience would be interested in 15 minutes of footage of one woman's breasts.
Could you keep doing that for the next hour?
Okay, thanks.
Lisa got a huge response when she said the first 8 words with me with this thick Jewish kind of stereotypical accent in the audition. I think she was kind of hooked then and there. And when I asked her, would you mind doing something like that for the showcase? Do you feel it will showcase you? She's like, I think it's going to be the funniest thing.
to people. There's probably one woman in this entire theater who looks like that. And that one woman is probably sitting up tall while the rest of us are shrinking.
The response was thunderous and I think surprising, because often you don't get that kind of level of, you know, that Tracy Ullman type character work that's really good but really over the top, and she just nailed it.
How much footage can you take of one woman's breasts? So when she throws her arms up in the air, they bobble up and down. Big deal, you toss up a cabbage, that comes down too. Why don't they just show us 5 minutes of coleslaw? Slow motion. Only a male director would do this.
I never had such a good time in my life. Yeah, but I enjoyed it very much.
I need the audience there to make me do different things. Like, I did it totally different than I always do it. Like, After the showcase, I realized that comedy could be the way for me to get famous.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you because I came up with an idea.
What if I could do stand-up comedy? After all, it was stand-up that got Jim Carrey and Rosie O'Donnell famous.
I think it might be a really cool idea if I do Yuck Yucks. I don't know.
How did you come to that conclusion?
Well, you know, like, I'm a pretty gutsy girl. I'm really not afraid to go up in, like, front of everybody and do it.
She has quite a range as an actress. She can do comedy, she could do dark material. If she wants to go into comedy, I support her 100%. Stand-up is relentless, but if anyone can do it, I think she could.
I feel like I'm a kid in Somalia working at a sweatshop, and I don't get paid, let me tell you that one. Basically, I have like a retarded amount of time on my hands, and in my world, that's like eternity plus an hour.
If you want to be a stand-up comedian, you have to go to Yuck Yucks. It's the most famous comedy club in the country. After all, many people have gotten their big break at Yuck Yucks, like Howie Mandel and probably Jim Carrey and Mike Myers.
Nicole, you know I'm gonna be at Yuck Yucks on Monday, right? Yeah. Are you gonna for sure come? Yeah. You better, 8 o'clock. Hey, Sean! What are you doing Monday, February 19th? Are you gonna come?
Oh, I'm a fan.
I've wanted to do it for a while, and I thought that, you know, it's really scary and all those, you know, all that kind of stuff. And so I thought, why don't I just bite the bullet and do it? It can't be that bad. I want my whole family to be at Yuck Yucks. It would be great if my grandparents could come too.
I would love for like my grandfather to be there too. He's actually sort of sick right now, so. But I really want him to come, but it's okay. We'll all go over there and I'll do it for him and he'll think it's funny and he'll laugh and get a kick out of it.
The show's tonight, but the real important thing is, what am I gonna wear?
I'm gonna come to the Lisa Shaw room right over here, show you where I spend all my time. I hope it's not a mess. Well, behind door number 1. No, I know it's really messy. My mom is gonna kill me. I'm not exactly sure, you know, I kind of like orange, if you can tell. It's sexy, I don't know if that's exactly the look I'm going for. I do like it. I do like it better than the red. I think we're refining our decision.
Shoes make me happy. My grandmother says I'm like Imelda Marcos because, like, you know, I have like a ridiculous amount of shoes. I hope everybody likes it. Cool? Ta-da! Yeah, I gotta go. Time is running. I gotta go. It's almost time to do the show, but, you know, wish me luck, everybody. Just a few hours before the show, I heard that my grandfather had died. I thought he would want me to do it, and my grandmother was like totally, I had no pressure from my family like to not go. So I thought, instead of, you know, moping around, you can sort of make the best of any situation. That's sort of how I am, try to find the positive with everything. It's difficult because you want to be able to do a good job, and you want to be able to, feel confident with the work that you're doing, and yeah, it's a terrible pressure, I think, on a performer to always do your best work.
there's nothing that we can really do today about it.
Yeah, exactly. Is
Like
the funeral
tomorrow's
tomorrow?
the funeral, yeah. It's at like the Steele's Memorial, so.
How are you? How are you doing?
Hi, Jen.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy it.
fun.
Oh my God!
We're gonna laugh about it one day.
Cool. Oh my God. Wow. All right, you know what? Forget about it. All right? I thought I could like come up here and do like, you know, this crazy accent for all of you, but I can't carry on like that for like 10 minutes. My parents want to know when I'm gonna stop mooching.
There's about 400 people a year who come on amateur nights trying to break into our roster, and we have room for 2 or 3. And that's not a very good percentage, is it?
You might not be able to tell because I'm not wearing I'm a woman comedian uniform. And by that I mean...
A nightclub is like television, and if people are bored for an instant, they turn off. They have no commitment beyond the moment. So every single moment you have to be absolutely A+.
Larry, oh, eat up. There's gonna be a lot of money coming, bro.
It takes time to come into your own and find your own comic voice. That's why people go up on this stage and work out as if it's a gym every night. Monday nights, they fight for spots.
Please welcome to the stage Lisa Shaw, ladies and... Obviously, she brought a lot of friends with her. No. It's Lisa Shaw, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. Hi. My name's Lisa Shaw, and originally I'm from South Africa, but you know they don't really have any venues like this there, so you know I decided while I'm in Toronto to come and give it a try. Actually, you know what? Forget about it. You know what? I totally can't do it. All right? I thought I could come up here and do like a crazy accent for everybody, but that's not gonna work. I'm talented. Yeah, so I do a plethora of things, I like to consider it more of a career buffet, if you will. I have a lot of time, with all that time on my hands, I have a lot of time to nap, because in my world that's like eternity plus. No matter where I am around 12:30, 1 o'clock, I just start to glaze over, I'm sleeping. You might not be able to tell because
I sucked.
Kids,
I bombed.
To, invent that, put that into, few.
You have to have a lot of guts to get up there because when they're rejecting you, it's not like an actor, reciting Shakespeare where somebody's rejecting your interpretation of somebody else's script. No, they're rejecting you. On the other hand, if they're accepting you, there's no better high.
I wonder if Rosie O'Donnell bombed her first time up.
One of the things that you did, which is not conducive to good stand-up comedy, is repeat the word at least, I'd say 248 times. And the moment you begin to pepper all your material with
Mm-hmm.
after a while it devalues what you're saying and people stop paying attention.
The one important quality she was missing at Yuck Yucks was if you're not aware of the other person, then in fact, you are missing one of the most important ingredients. It's not just about you, it's about you and the other person and the relationship you create. That's the essence of theater. It's the essence of acting. She was so intent on getting those lines out. She failed to be aware of her audience. And you've got to be prepared because you never know what to expect from an audience of that sort. And if you feel they're not with you, if you feel that somebody is in fact heckling you and taking you down a different road, you've got to be prepared to turn on a dime and make that switch and be aware of what they're looking for or what's missing.
That doesn't mean that you can't be natural and you can't be relaxed, but you cannot.
I had to try Yuck Yucks again.
Second phrase.
Hi, how was everybody doing tonight? Well,
It still seems like the best way for me to be noticed.
Originally, I went to school with a girl, and I shouldn't say.
I've got to get it right this time. I leave school in just a few weeks.
30 pounds soaking wet.
I think her material is funny. It works for her, it's fast, it's funny, but what she needs to do now is get a little bit better at the storytelling. She needs to let the audience in more, and she needs to trust her material more and give the audience a chance to kind of be a part of it.
They don't really have any venues like this there, so
Good.
I thought that while I'm in Toronto, I should.
Now,
Okay.
make her slower
Okay.
and lighter, so that when you shift to the New York, that's faster, more urban.
Okay.
Think of the other one as like kind of rural South Africa.
So she's slower.
And then you'll get a big shift. Okay. go
Okay.
ahead.
So they don't really have any venues like this there. So I thought that while I'm in Toronto, you know, I should come up here and do something daring, give it a try.
Have fun with the word daring.
Do something daring.
Good.
You know, give it a try.
Good.
What are you talking about? You are not even remotely close to funny.
It's got to be a deadpan. I want to try my hand at a comedy. What do you mean? You're not even funny. No one's funny in our family.
Okay.
You think that's funny? Because what's happening is, I told you this before, there's too much of your up energy, so you've got to make sure, so have a mother who's just like, why? No one's funny in this family. You're certainly not funny. This isn't a funny family. Okay. Case closed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
I'm feeling really good about Yuck Yucks tonight. I'm a lot less stressed than the last time. Oh, guys, check it out. They are now hiring at the shoe company. This is perfect. Could this be any more perfect to me? Look, now hiring at the shoe company. Maybe, you know, in between my auditions and stuff, I could come here and give in my application. These are like, I'm going shopping, but I want to be trendy, but, you know, I want to be comfortable, so we have like the hush puppy style. Yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back. We'll talk with the owner. How are you?
Looking for bargains?
Yeah, looking for bargains. Thank you so much for today. What's that line? They say it's easier to sell shoes than do comedy?
Yeah. That's good work.
Or is it easier to do comedy than sell shoes? Maybe working in a shoe store won't be so bad after all. I wonder if anyone ever told her, you better dress nice. You never know. You might run into Lisa Shaw. I mean, she might think twice about wearing her...
I wonder if anyone ever told her that she better dress nice because she may run into Lisa Shaw.
Okay. You should always dress nice.
You should always dress nice. Blah, 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 blah. Do a little of that because you never get
That's
to do
really
her.
good. I wonder...
Always dress nice, and then say, I wonder if the Queen ever said the dub.
Okay.
And you switch to your voice.
Okay, cool. We're excited to be here.
I am very excited.
Are you? You're nervous.
I am.
She's nervous. Maybe this isn't such a good area for me to come. Comparison to last time, this is like ridiculously different. I have a lot more people here, like a little, the people are making it like a little bit more pressure because, I mean, I can perform for whoever, but when it's like my family, I want them to think it's good.
You look at me like you wanted to shoot me.
One more than me, one more than me.
Fuck you! I just asked a question. Please welcome Lisa Shaw.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Hi, everybody. My name is Lisa Shaw, and originally I'm from South Africa. You know, they don't really have any venues like this there, so I thought that, you know, while I'm in Toronto, I could come and, you know, do something daring. I can't do it, you know what? Forget about it, okay? I thought I could come up here and do an accent, but that's just not working. So, originally, I'm from New York, so that whole entire thing was a lie. Except the part about my name, that was true. So, you all might not be able to tell that I'm into stand-up comedy because I'm not wearing my I'm a woman comedian uniform. And by that, I'm referring to the Ellen DeGeneres, Paula Poundstone, Rosie O'Donnell, hockey hair and blazer. Yeah, I know. 1 out of the 4 of us likes boys, okay? And, yeah. Besides all, you know, like the hockey hair and blazer thing, it is very important to look good nowadays. You know, my grandmother, she always says to me, you better dress nice. You never know, you might run into the Queen. I'm like, the Queen, okay? Who the fuck's the Queen, all right? I think any one of us in here could give her, you know, like a few tips of our own. I could give her the old proverbial wave right down there to the mall. I wonder if anyone ever told her, you know, you better dress nice. You never know. You might run into Lisa Shaw. She might think twice about wearing her blazers. And it's, you know, really difficult to look good nowadays because, like, everybody's on, like, the Callista Flockhart diet. And especially, you know, my friends, you know, they're the kind of girls who are like, oh my God, I'm so fat. Yeah, okay, they're the kind of fat, like, I fucking lend them my bracelet and they wear it as a belt. Yeah, you know, like, I'm at a club a little while ago,
And there was, this guy looking at me, and, I'm looking back to see if he's gay. Because, let's face it, girls, they all are. And, I figure that he's not, because he's, like, waving me to come over, so either he loves my outfit, or, he might be interested. So I, like, saunter my way over there, and he's like, yo, baby, when you walked in here, we had you pegged, as one of those, sadomasochistic porn star types. Well, I was like, thank you very much. That actually might give me some, heads up in the casting couch area. Thanks for the tip. My time is up. But I would just like to say before I go, since you all have been such an amazing audience, I should say that I'm really from Toronto. And I love being from Canada. So that whole entire thing was a lie, except the part about my name. That was true. Thank you. Thank you. Way better experience. Like, once you get it done the first time, it like breaks the ice. But then once you keep doing it, it's way better.
Well, first of all, I always tell people the first 500 times don't even count. Stand-up comedy is really a game of inches. There is no one, and I mean no one, who just gets up there and blows the room apart the first time out, second time out, fifth time out, 10th time out. It just doesn't happen.
Twice means I have to do it 498 more times.
Well, my time's almost up. Hi, I'm New York City, New York. I'll be out of school in just a few days.
I'm looking for the number for the Rosie O'Donnell show, 30 Rockefeller Plaza.
Oh, thanks. I hear the Rosie O'Donnell show is always looking for new talent.
Hi, Rosie. This is Lisa Shaw calling, and I had written you a letter.
Hey, you never know.